Hey, y'all, welcome to Petty and Friends,
where we use humor to break down barriers
so that we can talk about real life situations.
and find real life solutions.
Episode 43.
Three.
Yeah, do the math. Right. That sound right.
All right, y'all. So welcome to episode 43, and we talking all about sports.
Sports.
You know, we love sports down here in Texas because, you know, if you are born here, you are going to be at a football game. You probably play little leagues, probably play baseball.
Boy.
You did it all. Like, you played something. And if you didn't play sports, I feel really bad for you a little bit.
Yeah, because you need that camaraderie.
Yes. It
Is that
teaches
how
you
you
a
say
lot.
it? How you spell camaraderie? I
Can
don't
you use
know.
it in a sentence?
Camaraderie.
You know how they do it to spelling
Yeah,
bee? Can you use it in a sentence?
No.
Could
But
you
however
do
the
a
sentence I just said.
I was in spelling bees as a kid as well.
Oh, get your smart. I was in spelling bees. I just thought that was on TV. I didn't know spelling bees was real until I got grown.
I didn't say I won.
You was in it, though.
But I was in them, though.
Did my school even have spelling bees?
You didn't have no spelling bees?
I don't know what my elementary school had. It wasn't no spelling bees.
Well, a lot of women were, I shouldn't say women, a lot of girls were in spelling bees back in the Gap because we like to talk. But, you know, they just put us in there just to keep us busy.
That counts as a sport. It come on ESPN, right?
It is
Spelling
a sport.
bees.
It's a spelling bee.
Has anybody even talked about that on the podcast or a sports podcast? Spelling bees.
Spelling bees.
I'm pretty sure there's one out there.
You know what? Where it really makes people get jumbled up?
What?
Mississippi. Why?
That's easy.
I don't know. That's the point, though. We learned.
I remember the song and everything.
That's how you remember, though.
ISS, IPPI. You remember that?
I remember.
I remember. I don't know. Y'all remember it? No. All right, back to sports.
All right, back to sports. So I love the fact that we have so many dope women in sports, like especially when it comes to coaching,
Yes.
to star players, to just like looking at the Aces win the championship the way that they did it.
Hey, the way they celebrated,
Sheesh.
the way they celebrated, I was jealous. I was like, I would just want to be on the coaching because she was drunk as shit in them interviews.
And you know, that's our dear Becky Hammond. We love her so much on this pod. Like Becky Hammond is the truth.
Yeah, of course. Becky Hammond is a Texas legend just because she played. Didn't she play here at the Spurs, the Lady Spurs?
She coached for Pop too. She was like one of the first.
She did.
So she's done a lot of firsts.
Yeah.
And they just acquired CP3.
That's Becky Hammond.
Yeah.
And CP3 for what? What do you do?
She the other CP3, the lady CP3.
Who is the lady
Candace
CP3?
Parker.
Oh, that is the lady CP3.
Yeah,
she did go to the Aces. That's cheating.
She did go to the Aces.
That's cheating.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty excited to see it happen.
I'm gonna watch, but that just seems like
it's not cheating though. How is it cheating?
It's like their own super team.
Well, NBA does it.
I'm tired of that too.
Well, I'm excited for the Aces, but let's talk a little bit about college life, about NCAA.
NCAA, shout out Don Staley.
Don Staley.
I love you.
The truth.
Yeah, South Carolina, LSU. I know they've been just looking at all the black excellence and they're trying to pit us, but yes, black people against each other because Angel Reese is more outspoken and she's real emotional when she's playing on the court, which is nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with
that.
I
block somebody's shot, I'm gonna talk shit. That's just how I was, but
instantly, you too small.
Yeah.
You too small.
You too little.
You too little.
SWAT team, I'm yelling that shit out every time.
Get that out of here.
But she gets technical for it because she's a black woman. That ain't right.
I do think it's interesting how they try to paint us black women in like this type of light where we're either super aggressive,
yeah,
or we're like untamed, or we just like don't know how to act in public.
Yeah, it's
just a continuation of what they talk about when we're off the court.
You can't be the angry black woman. I'm like, what?
Y'all
can be mad. Why y'all can be mad?
But it's not being mad. It's emotion.
Yeah.
Why do you think that people do that? Why do you feel like they attack us like that?
Why do they? I don't know. You gotta answer that one.
I'm just saying, do you think it's the same kind of concept when it comes to that versus how they try to treat black men like in society?
Well, they always seen us as like savages, but y'all supposed to be the opposite, the counterpart to that. So right. I don't like it. I was like, if you emotional, show that emotion. It should be okay. You playing a sport.
Mm-hmm.
The white women do it.
They do.
The-
They
the
throw
na-
whole fits. Hold on.
The napkin Americans and the Karens of
Not
the world.
napkin Americans. Oh, we need to patent that. We need to copyright that one. The napkin American. We progressed. We do got brown napkins now from Chipotle, but
That's Chipotle. It don't matter. Majority napkins white. The people know.
no. But the one thing I will say is I'm extremely happy to see how these girls have been just out here balling, and it's so exciting to see because as a former basketball player myself, like
Yeah.
I'm just happy to see the sport being alive. Like whenever you get ready to go to college, you always think that you want to play in college, but playing in the WNBA is not always an option either because you're not making any money. So college to me is like the high point of being an athlete when it comes to women.
It's that in between phase. So it's not fully a job yet. You still get to like party with your friends. You still got some type of free time other than when you a professional and like it's just go.
Well, let's say this though, it is a business now.
Yeah.
Because these
The
girls
NIL
out here
deals
making that shmoney. They making money out here. Actually one of the former players that played for Coach Staley, what's her name? D. Henny. I can't think of her name right now, but she played in the WNBA now. But before she left, she was getting paid.
Really?
Paid. So
tell me something I don't be knowing. The freshman from LSU, Flower, she was on the rap game and all of that. And now, hey, that girl got some bars though.
She does have bars. So we met her before she was on the scene.
Yeah.
Do you think that like NIL is gonna be equal across the board when it comes to like?
Nah.
Like, do you think the women gonna step up and get a little extra funds, or do you feel like it's gonna be like?
I did just see like a little printout about that. So it's some Miami twins. They on the basketball team. They get paid. They little NIL deal is legit.
Yeah.
But I love that they're able to actually get some money while they're in college, since they making them millions of dollars. Might as well get your own money.
They're making the NCAA billions.
Oh my God. Oh,
so,
I don't want to talk about that.
And I think it's interesting too how they say. People don't come to see women play sports. Every time, I know it's a lie. Whether you come to see them play or you come to see them wearing what they wearing, because people be objectifying women.
Oh yeah.
But I think that it's crazy how people try to make it seem like we can't sell tickets.
Man, they crazy.
We can sell tickets.
South Carolina be sold out. LSU been sold out. UConn girls been sold out. UT girls be almost sold out, especially volleyball team.
Oh yeah,
UT volleyball
crazy.
I'll be watching it.
TCU too. TCU volleyball is really good.
TCU volleyball.
Don't do that. Why
I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Look,
I don't know.
I'm just repping for the home team. Like I'm gonna make sure we plug TCU a little bit.
She got her purple on.
I ain't even go to TCU, but I love my students. So that's we love the students there. So
get it how you live.
But I'm definitely gonna rep for Coach Don, because
oh yeah,
she's doing it, and I love that she sticks up for her players. She doesn't let the media just like talk to them or talk about them crazy. Yeah, you gonna see her if you talking about her kids.
She is not gonna be quiet about it. I love it.
And she's not.
And then she be flying on the sidelines, and usually the bigger games, like whatever she wears, has like a certain meaning to it.
Yes.
So I saw the throwback jersey she had last week. It was to the first the first HBCU that made the national championship game. Yeah. I was like, I didn't even know that. So that was dope to see the history behind it.
Yeah, I think women do it best though when it comes to that. We can play on the court and then be fly on the sideline like that coach in Houston. She be super fly. Like
you talking about Sydney Carter? She at UT.
Oh, she at UT. Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Oh no, I follow her. I didn't propose to her a couple times.
Oh Lord, well she's dope. Like she be fly.
Sydney Carter. I love you.
I need people to quit hating on her though. I need y'all to quit dry hating.
She gonna wear what she want to wear.
She fly.
I just want to talk to her about coaching stuff.
Sir.
The air quotes for the people that's listening to the audio.
That's creepy. Don't do that.
I mean, she can teach me about some X's and O's.
Moving on. Not with the wink though.
You see this slow week? Creepy as shit, ain't it? I gotta watch that playback. I know this shit creepy as hell.
So tell me who you think gonna win it all for the March Madness.
Girls side, of course, South Carolina. I don't see nobody beating them. If they lose,
play?
LSU might make it to the championships and Stanford out.
Yeah.
This gonna air after the championship, but Yeah, we got our picks now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be dope to see them rematch because that was
Yeah.
a good game the first time they played.
Yeah. And I mean, LSU too, like, I love the fact that their community is like so strong. Like, I don't think a lot of people think about basketball when they think LSU. They think football instantly.
Exactly.
But that basketball team is good.
Yeah, the girls better than the boys.
Yes, they are. Anything you can do, we can do better, huh?
Absolutely. Now, on the men's side, I want UT boys to win.
Yeah.
But Gonzaga might take it. Oh, yeah, super selfishly.
Yeah.
Super selfishly. Gonzaga might take it.
Them Zags, though, I'm not going to lie. I was like, y'all be cheating death. Like, it be to the wire.
Yeah.
But that's how it's supposed to be when it's when it's the last couple of people.
They main
like
player
16.
from the main player from the area, too.
Yes, he is.
Drew Timmy.
Timmy from Texas.
DFW.
You know what my mom be saying about him?
What?
She's like, he's a good player, but he look like he about 35. I be like, Mama, that boy is 22.
It's the mustache.
It's the stash. Yeah, it's the stash and the sweatband. He give me all the Larry Bird energy.
If you pull up a high school picture of him, he does not look like that at all.
I'm like,
he all baby faced and everything.
He do look kind of older. Like he's a seasoned vet.
Yeah.
But my mama really don't believe he's 22.
Yeah.
I showed her and everything. I said, Mom, he's 22.
You know them napkin Americans, they age a little bad. But
like milk. I'm sorry, guys. Not all of you, because if you're an ally, you age really well. Sandra Bullock is aging like wine.
The racism is what make them age.
It ages you. That evil and that racism does make you age pretty quickly. It's coming out your pores. So you may want to think twice about being
my God.
evil. And I just have a theory. You know, I have to say this every time this come up.
What's the theory?
I feel like in college, the napkin Americans really try to make sure they find their spouses early.
That's our term for the day, napkin Americans. Okay, go. Keep going.
Definition, real quick. Napkin Americans. Spell it NAPKINS. Americans. Anyway, that's the nice way to say it. That's a nice way to say Karen. That's the definition.
Yeah, I like that better than Karen. Karen is a curse word now to the white people.
It is. They be mad as hell. But anyway, I think that it's very interesting how napkin Americans try to make sure they find their spouses before they graduate college.
Yeah.
They want to get their ring by spring.
Yeah.
And it's because I feel like after they turn 25, it's downhill from there. Like, it's almost like, because a lot of them graduate, the dudes graduate and they had a hat on and they already be losing. The hairline be gone.
It's
like,
bad because it's true.
It's true. You see my face. I'm being really sincere right now.
She's so serious.
I'm so serious.
But it's all facts.
But it's not all of the napkin Americans. It's just a few.
Just 89% of them.
The ones who aren't allies.
Yeah.
But the ones that's allies, they age well.
Yeah.
They age really well. So
that's true.
We're going to move on. We're going to move on to another topic because I'm being real petty right now.
Oh, we got to shout out TCU football team.
Yes,
since they made it I know it's some months late, but they did the impossible.
I'm so proud of them, man.
I hope they get back to it. It's going to be rough, though.
I hope they get back to it too, but I think that regardless of if they get back or not, this was the special team.
Yeah.
Like this was clearly a special team. It's one of those
absolutely.
Like, we're going to just keep going one game at a time. They show up every day. They work hard. And I hope that all of them get drafted.
Yeah.
Like, they all are really good players, most of them.
Shout out to Max Duggan.
Yes. And then my boy D went too.
Who that? What's his name?
D Winters.
Oh, Winters. Okay.
Yeah.
You said the slang
Sorry, D Winters.
nickname.
D Winters.
My bad.
I'm
a fan. Definitely a fan.
He's come a long way.
Definitely a fan.
You're a fan of D Winters?
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a lot of good key, players on the team that I feel like can contribute on any Super Bowl. Sorry.
Okay, with the scouting report.
Any NFL
and y'all say
team.
women don't know sports. Boom.
Oh,
Explain it.
I love sports, guys.
They don't know. All right.
I'm just praying that whoever I'm with loves sports too, because everybody always say he ain't gonna love sports. We ain't got time for that though.
Oh yeah, talking about women in sports. Shout out to my old in-laws, Cheryl Swoops. She's a part of. They did like a pro league for the WNBA players, so they don't have to go overseas to go play. It's
great.
called Athletes Unlimited. I think they had a couple games in Dallas too.
Yeah.
So that's dope. Shout out to her.
And I need to go see a game because anything sport wise, especially if I can support women and be with sports, I'm about it. I'm about that life. So we all need to make sure we support women's sports across the board so that we can make sure people get paid the way that they need to get paid. These are real athletes out here. Like, they're not slow. They not sorry. They not whack. They are dope.
That's true.
And they play hard.
I got a question.
Okay, I have an answer.
What do you think the WNBA can change to get more engagement?
What do I think the WNBA can change to get more engagement?
Yeah, I got my idea, but I'm waiting on yours.
Well, for one, I think that we need to look. Like I work for them.
Nah, you do.
I think that it needs to be more of a push behind the things that you push. Like the campaigns need to be a campaign, not just a shout out on Instagram.
That's what it'd be. Half-ass campaigns. You right?
Yeah, we need a full rollout. If you're gonna believe in the ladies, believe in them and put your dollars behind them. Because I feel like the NBA, you gonna see commercials, you're gonna see spots on YouTube TV, you're gonna see they have a rollout of
ads on ads,
and then they curate a lot of the shows because that's a television show.
Yeah.
The NBA is a television show. I'm sorry, it's curated a little bit, but I think that they need to also show the women as women. So like maybe put them in spaces showing their interest, like showing them being mothers, do like different like episodes or like series of specials on the women so that you can actually see the real person.
Like they go the in-depth. I think, what do they call it on ESPN? I know they got the 30 for 30s, but it's something else. It's like inside look or whatever.
Yeah. They
don't do that for women's sports like they do for men's sports unless it's something drastic.
Unless they win a championship game, then we get information.
Yeah.
Or we get to get the in-depth interview with somebody.
You don't get to know them as people outside of sports.
No.
I like that.
Yeah. What's your idea?
On the court, I would lower the rim. Let them
lower the rim.
You lower the rim. I want to see
on the rim now.
Barely. I want to see the guards coming in just slamming and shit like on Brittany Griner and talk.
You want to see them slamming? Just dropping it on them.
Dunk the shit out of somebody. I want Elena Deladon to come down and just come through and just put her arm in the rim.
Well, I mean, look.
And they ain't gotta lower it a lot, but just a little bit. I say 9.5 feet. It would be good.
That it might help. It might help.
I watch it regardless because I didn't learn some plays and stuff because it's basically the basic and fundamentals of basketball on the women's side.
Yeah. You know what else would be fun too? Is doing like making sure you cross the WNBA and the NBA together. Maybe doing like a Pro Bowl style event for the NBA and the WNBA together and have them challenge each other.
So they do. They have the WNBA a little bit on the All-Star game.
Yeah.
But they should. I think you should just combine it for the same weekend. But
that would be dope.
The WNBA season is during the summer.
No, but I'm saying like just do the gaming stuff. Like they don't have to do the whole thing together. But
just
I think that they should do a special like that.
Yeah.
Because then it gives them more exposure. Because the problem is the women aren't being seen
at all.
And we don't know when the games are. I'm a fan and I have to search.
ESPN app.
Like
you shouldn't have to do all that.
That's the only reason I know. But
saying, if it's a marquee game for NBA, you see it everywhere.
Everywhere. That's just promote the women.
That's all you gotta do.
Real simple. Promote.
It don't take a long time. All you gotta do is just put the ad on there, just like y'all do men.
Just like you do men. I'm not saying that we need to have a lot of them, but I'm saying you need to do a little bit more than what you're doing because it ain't adding up. So.
Right.
But I think it's interesting too, like how women get these opportunities, and I feel like they maximize their opportunities. And a lot of times the NBA players are a little spoiled, or they don't realize what they have when they don't realize what they have.
It comes to them too easy.
It comes very easy. So sometimes they tend to like fumble the bag or just like, go into a situation. And I know that some people are young and they trying to figure it out. I mean, I can't help but to think about my boy Ja Morant. I love Ja.
You tripping.
I love Ja, I really do. But I also understand the situation too. But I want to get your take on what happened.
I don't understand nothing. You came up in a 2-parent household. Oh, gosh. Everything done for you. Oh. And your ass get to the league. I already got the bag secured. Money from multiple streams. You the star on the team. You done made the All-Star game. And you want to act like you a little thug that ain't never been you.
Well, I'm going to wait till you finish and then I'm going to put
I'm done. There's nothing else to say. He's an idiot. Oh. But I still love Ja Morant. I've been watching him since high school and college and everything. He made some dumb decisions. Hopefully, the little rehab and his away from the game got away from it and everything. So I'm glad that he's back to normal somewhat.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I love Ja Morant. That's one of my all-time favorite players of the new school. Mm-hmm. I can see how he can instantly get lost. Because once you start getting into the space where you're making a certain amount of money, You start believing that you're a little invincible.
Yeah.
And also, when you are surrounded by people, you don't know. Sometimes you don't know who you got around you too.
Oh, yeah.
So that influence can be real heavy. Now, I'm not saying that they made him make decisions.
Yeah.
But I can understand how you can fall into a situation like that just based on your environment. You got all these yes men around you.
Yeah. You need somebody that's going to tell you no.
You're not realizing that when you get to a certain level, you got to move a little different.
True.
And you cannot save everybody.
Nah.
Some people can't. Some people can't go with you. It's just the reality of the situation. Everybody can't go with you to the next level.
That's true.
Because their mentality is not on next level mentality.
Valid.
So, I feel like Ja knows the mistake at this point because he almost lost it all. He's lucky.
Yeah.
He's still going to have to pay for it because this going to come up forever.
Oh, yeah. He done lost money and everything.
The money ain't even the problem. It's the tainting of his name.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the money, he's going to make 200 and something million from just his contract alone.
Yeah.
The money ain't a problem.
He still got his signature shoe line and everything. So.
Yeah. Nike was going to stick beside him. Because they was like, we going to wait this out because it's okay. Now, if another video would have came out, I know Nike would have been like, it's a little rickety.
The video just so funny to me. That little bit of that gun, he got that little pea shooter.
I was like, but why he holding it like that? I was like, but that's why I'm like, Ja, we love you, but why'd you do that? But he obviously was inebriated, drunk. He looked like he was drunk.
The strip club owner said he was the nicest gentleman that ever come to the strip club.
He's a
good
guy.
He said he didn't drink nothing. He said he was sober. That's what the strip club dude said.
I wish we could talk to Ja and be like, what made you want to act like this? Because you have everything that somebody else would want, you know what I'm saying? So maybe he just didn't realize what he had. Like, I think but now I think that he like, oh, my eyes is open.
Yeah, they gotta be wide open.
I hope they open. I hope that he realizes he's enough and he don't have to act like what he's not to be cool.
Exactly.
You are cool. Be tough. You got the money, you got the life, you got the family, you got the daughter. Like, you have everything that a lot of people want.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you feel the need to be.
I got a story that goes along with that. Okay. Carmelo Anthony. I seen him do an interview, and he was talking about he used to go to the hood every summer. Yeah. And everything, and he was like, David Stern called him when he was still the commissioner of the NBA. He was like, hey, I know you hanging out with so and so. I know you doing this. I know so and so just died and all of that. Yeah. But I'm paying you all this money. You represent the NBA.
You do.
You got to stop that shit. And he told him, he was like, yeah, I get that them your childhood friends, but you can't do that. You can have them come to you, but you don't need to be in the hood. Carmelo, 6'7", 6'8". They gonna know it's you.
You're gonna be seen, yeah.
Somebody, and I just needed Adam Silver to do the same thing with Ja. He's seen him going down there.
But he may have.
It was too late.
We don't know that. And I do think it's interesting too, like students don't realize this either. It starts way before you get to the league. Mm-hmm. When you become a member of an institution, your name shifts from the front to the back. So now you rocking that school's institution on the front of your jersey. Your name is back here. Mm-hmm. As bad as it sounds, you're a representative. Yeah. And that's why it's important for like y'all to know who you are, so you can be like, yeah, I'm a partner with this school, but they don't own me. Yeah. Type of thing. You got to be a partner with your school and make sure you choose well. But that's another story for another day.
You got to teach them how to play the game right.
Because you know that's my thing. Yeah. So I'm like about to go on a whole
to start preaching on y'all. Preach.
But I think that you got to realize what the deal is and how you got to operate when it comes to these big systems, because you can benefit from having that name on the front of your jersey if you do what you need to do. But the minute you do wrong, they going to turn on you. True. So you got to be mindful of how you moving and the people you have around you, because they represent you. So, and going to the hood too, like, honestly, I know you want to go and make sure you let people know you still down, you still good, like, we still friends. Yeah. But you become an instant target. Look at how Quavo and Takeoff, like that. Look at that situation.
That's crazy.
You were millions of dollars. Crazy. You were multiple millions on your neck, and you shooting dice. That ain't.
Go to Vegas.
That don't match.
Go to Vegas. You gonna gamble.
People seeing you, they already mad that you made it, and it's sad because our people are like this. It's just a scarcity mentality. Yeah. It makes me sad, but that's just what it is.
And like you said, it also depends on who around you, who in your circle. Yeah. If I go to hood and people that I know that's been knowing me, seeing me do some dumb shit, they gonna be the first ones. Bro, take your ass home.
I'm gonna be like 4 and 5. Come here. What is you doing? Like, you messing up.
They gonna come get me quick and fast.
We sure gonna check you.
Yeah, they go
like, or I heard.
Yeah. Get your ass home. What you doing?
Somebody
what you doing
told
out
me
here?
you was out here in these streets wilding.
Yeah.
Like, and and a real friend will check you. I don't care how much money you make.
I'm telling you, I go to the hood. I got regular ass job. Mm-hmm. I ain't in the league, nothing. I'm proud of you, bro. You made it out. I'm like, bet. But some people ain't got that. You need a no person in your life.
Somebody who don't want nothing from you. Yeah. Like it. The one thing I would say is I hope that a lot of y'all, I'm going to say y'all, I hope that a lot of y'all, just even regular people that aren't celebrities, have like at least a good 3 or 4 people around you that's real, that knew you. It's great when they know you from younger because they seen you come up. But have you some good people in your corner that's going to really like hold you accountable to the things that you say you want.
Ding, 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 accountable.
Accountable, meaning they're going to pull you to the side and say, hey, friend, you tripping.
Tim said me and Steve are his 2 friends that keep him grounded.
I believe it.
We roast his ass for anything. We don't care.
Hey,
shout out Tim.
You need friends. You need friends that are willing to roast you because that roasting will keep you out of trouble. Like, I'm just saying it's the truth. If you don't have friends that roast you, then you're losing. You're losing.
He be saying little shit like, hey, I gotta do this. Oh, you Hollywood ass.
Hollywood. Nah. Hey. It does keep him grounded though, and I'm sure he keeps y'all grounded too.
Oh yeah,
it's just exciting to see, man. Like, I don't understand it, like why people let themselves get around the wrong people, because you really have an option. Like, you don't have to be in this space.
He tell me with the quickness, make sure I'm not being a whore. So
it
keeps me grounded.
Not a whore.
Yeah.
Tell me what's one of your favorite memories from being an athlete?
Ooh. I try not to think about the bad ones.
No bus situation, none of that. Good thoughts, good vibes.
Top 2 is just one of the upperclassmen, which like changed how I played the game. He was like, "Man, you got a crazy wingspan. You got some quick feet." He said you should be locking everybody up on defense. And after he told me that, that's what I changed my game to. I'm just not shooting threes all the time. I'm like, I'm finna go lock somebody up, and I'm finna block these shots.
Right.
The second one is when we went on senior night. After all the crazy stuff that happened our senior year, we still came out and won. That's about it.
I guess my favorite memory being an athlete would be probably freshman year when I made varsity.
Oh yeah, you was a celebrity after that.
But I wasn't a celebrity though.
Hey, to me, that's how I met you.
It is how you met me.
They were like, hey, let's take their freshman is on varsity. I said, huh? She on varsity? I said, okay. You got a freshman on varsity? Because that's when they was actually tall as shit. I said, okay, she got some game to her. Let me talk to her real fast in case she blow up.
She blow up. And we friends. Now we're family.
Don't forget about the little people.
Never. No, just like. No, but I would say that would be my favorite memory, because I feel like it was that moment where I really just started to believe in myself. Yeah. Like, because I really did try. I was like, I'm trying extremely hard. I wasn't caring about getting on varsity. I just wanted to make the team. Yeah. So, and I actually had a coach that ran us into the ground. Yeah. Shout out to Coach Smiley. We love you, girl. That ran us into the ground. And I thought I was going to die. Like, so I'm the team member that I always smell like being gay. I just put it on beforehand. I just didn't even wait. I just slathered that right on before we even started. I was minty fresh every practice. So
open up all the nostrils.
I did. I was like, shh, I know it's all gonna hurt when I get done with Coach Smiley. But that was probably my favorite memory because it did open up the floodgates for me.
I say another thing, just how close the boys team was with the girls team. That's how we basically was our friend group. It was the 2 basketball teams. So you don't see that too much now. No. They don't even know each other when it comes.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing though to see, like to get those connections, especially in high school or when people be on the AAU, that circuit. I think it's dope to see people connect like that because sports is your family. Yeah. Like you're with them people more than your regular family.
There's plenty of studies saying just you playing sports is gonna make you more successful because you're getting the discipline early, you're getting the dedication. Just especially in high school, they said that's the most vital part. If you are in sports in high school, you're gonna make better grades because you got to pass the play. You're gonna be better about time management. Just everything comes to it just from playing sports. I gotta get my kids to playing sports. They're a little lazy, but they love basketball.
It's structure.
They just don't want to show it.
ultimately it's structure though. Like when it comes down to it, playing sports to me is like, I would say this for Texas people, because although we love our sports, of course we want to put them in sports, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like sports does give you that structure that you need that will help you in life, period. Like, you're going to have to, like, find out what you're good at and like, expound on that.
Yeah.
Then you have to learn how to work within a team system. Like, so you're going to learn how to coexist with people and not conform to what they do, because you got to do what you do best.
True.
And then following directions.
Break it down, Chena.
Following directions. Simple. You are the number 3. You are the 3. Where are you supposed to be at?
Get to your spot.
Finish the play. I mean, the ball is right there.
That was literally my main saying this past season with the team I coached. Do your job.
Do your job.
Like, well, so-and-so ain't doing this. No, you do your job. I got them.
Yeah.
You do your job. Because when you know not doing your job, it throws everything off. You do your job. If they don't do theirs, we'll get on them about it.
Yeah.
But you do your job.
Do your
first.
job. Let's talk about that real quick. Like, being a coach, being in that setting, because we've both been coaches. You're still a coach. I'm a coach in a different way now. But being a coach is a really special job. It's a heavy job. One of our favorite coaches, Coach T, posted this the other day. He said, being a coach is heavy. Like, because at one moment you are their father, you're their friend, you're their uncle. Like, sometimes you feeding them, you taking care of them, you trying to make sure they're good. Like, being a coach is hard.
I done told one of my players this. I done told 2 of my players this year. I said, I need to ask your mom, can I put you on my taxes?
Seriously.
As much as I fed you this
Seriously,
year?
though.
Because why are you always hungry?
It's a write-off.
Why?
It should be a write-off for
How
sure.
are you hungry 24/7? You just
you're running me into the ground, coach.
You right. But still. But yes, that is, being coach is hard. Because you are their parent, especially during the season.
Yeah.
You're going to see that kid more than they see their parent during the season.
Facts.
So you got to make sure you're on top of your stuff, being a good role model, being a good coach, and trying to uplift them on and off the court.
Yeah.
So I always tell them, I was like, hey, this is outside of coaching. You got to be coachable, because whenever you go get a job, you can't come late to practice every day, just like you can't go late to work every day. You're going to get fired.
You will be fired.
You can't no call, no show.
What's your favorite thing about being a coach? And I'll go after you.
My favorite part, just seeing them grow as players and, just people on and off the court.
Yeah.
Them some of my favorite people are my old players.
Absolutely. I agree with that. I have a saying that I just say, once my student, always my student. So, once I coach you once, like, I'm going to forever be available to you.
Yeah.
Put it like that. So, for me, that's a blessing to me, because they do allow me to still be in their life. And I get to see them have babies. I get to see them
somewhere.
Get married and things. But it is beautiful to see them grow. That's my favorite part about coaching, and just being there to see, like, girl, you used to be over there a while, and now you over here saved. I'm so happy to see it. And then I would say the greatest struggle is not being able to save them all. Because for me, I understand that all I can give you is what I can give you.
Yeah.
And if you don't take the tools and you don't use them, I can't save you. Like, there's nothing I can do to help you get to where you need to get. And that's the hardest thing for me. I'm
blessed in that aspect, because I don't think none of mine just don't wild it out too crazy.
I got like 3 that I couldn't.
That you couldn't save? And
it all came back to like the situation with Ja Morant. It came back to environment. It came back to their family. Yeah. The actual family that they live with. It came back to that, because your environment and your atmosphere is everything. And I'm only a little speck.
Yeah. You can only do so much. I'm a little
beam of light, like the little beam, and then it's like darkness. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And once they get a certain age, they know that we gonna get on them.
Yeah.
So they'll hide what the hell they doing.
But I know already.
Yeah.
I got my ear to the streets.
They act like I know. They act like we don't know nothing. And they still be shy. How do you know that?
I know everything. Just know that I know everything.
People talk.
But you know what's crazy though? As you get connected to these students, you can feel it. Like, I don't know about you, but for me, like, I know God works through me for sure. Yeah. Like, the Holy Spirit will tell me, like, call that student right now. Yeah. Like, I can feel it.
The discernment be crazy.
Sheesh, what are you doing? What are you out here doing?
Just seeing them walk by, like, in the hallway or something, I can just tell their body language is off. All right, what's going on? What happened at home? Yeah. And you just know something is wrong.
That's why it's the best job in the world.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's hard, yes. It's difficult, yes, but we called to do it.
Because people asked me, they was like, hey, what would you do? I was like, yeah, I got a little side ventures, but I want to coach as long as I can coach.
I want to coach as long as I just like to be a part of the process.
Yeah.
Like, being a part of the process is the best. Because you just be like, I saw you go from there, the moment when you were so closed up and you were scared, to being this little social butterfly.
I swear.
Just like, you out
I
here
just told
frolicking.
one of mine, yeah.
Out here frolicking and just free. We love it.
That's true.
So I think, being a coach is a great job, and I love what God has called us to do. So we do it in both ways. We petty with them too, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll roast my players quick. I don't care.
It's character building.
Yeah.
It's character building.
All you had was a bonnet to put on your head.
A bonnet and no products.
Like you thought that was okay having that old ass wig.
The baby hairs, or is they grown up?
Oh my God, the wig be down here.
Is it sliding?
The edges be. I like. What are you doing?
It's the band for me.
I'm not taking a picture
they
with
put
you.
That
little
on.
band don't be doing nothing.
I'll be like, that band is making it slide a little further.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't come super ashy either.
Oh yeah, you got to have the lotion on deck just ready to
go. I'll be having lotion just
all
for
the
them.
products too. I'll be like, now look, it's too many products in the world for you to be thirsty.
Oh, you got to keep that. We got a whole bag for that we travel with.
Go put some deodorant on.
Oh my God.
Like 4 and 5. We got options. You want a degree? I got some natural deodorant. Whatever you need, we got it.
I only had to deal with that when I was on the boys' side. The boy came here musty. I don't know what one time.
Ain't it the most disrespectful smell?
So I was like, oh, it's too early. It was 5 a.m, and you just.
How you musty at 5?
I didn't even need no coffee. It was just because
it woke you up.
It was really the jersey because it burned all my nose hairs. I still can't smell right.
Oh my God!
I think I got a sinus infection from it too.
Guess you didn't need no Folgers in your cup.
Oh hell no! I had funk in my nose.
Funk in my nose.
Funk.
But we say this because we love you. We want you to smell good because other people gonna roast you. Though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say his name. I still love him to this day.
Just keep it on the wraps. Okay, so if you didn't play basketball, what sport would you have liked to play? Like, what would you have?
I wish it was bigger in Texas. I literally just had this conversation with somebody. Lacrosse. I would play the shit out of some lacrosse.
That look like a fun sport.
I swear, I'll play the shit out of some lacrosse.
That look like a fun
Judge
sport.
me if you want to. I'll be playing the shit out of lacrosse.
Yeah.
It ain't got to be a black sport. I'll play it.
But what is a black sport? Because at this point, we can play it all.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why they be hating.
Huh?
They be hating.
They do be hating. They be mad. This is our sport.
Yeah.
Well, it's ours now. I really wish that I would have continued to play softball more than basketball. Because that was my first sport. Softball was my first sport. So when I was in high school, I ended up choosing. I still played softball, but I was leaning more towards basketball because I was like, I can have a career after.
I seen them old school pictures. You look legit on a softball field.
My whole family, that's our sport. Softball and baseball is the first sport. Like they like, nah, we'll play basketball and football after.
I wanted to do baseball after I figured how much guaranteed money they got.
Yeah,
that's
where the money is.
That was it.
That's where the money is. It's a good sport.
Guaranteed. I'll give me $100 million. I sit on the bench. I ain't gotta do nothing.
Y'all need a ball boy?
Yeah. What you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
I can be the manager.
It don't matter. Give me my couple mil.
$100 million, like a million.
You hurt, you still getting that money. I'll take it.
That's true. So, but yeah, I think that we have our girls' sports are in good hands. WNBA is in good hands. We just need the WNBA to back them.
Keep pushing forward.
I think that Ja is on the uptick. Hopefully he stays on the right path because he's not going to get a whole bunch more chances.
I want to see him do good. I want to be a shooting coach too because his 3-point needs a little work, but
he working on it though.
Yeah.
Y'all have to remember that he only been in the league 3 years.
Yeah.
So it's very fresh.
Yeah.
And he's gotten a lot better over the years.
Oh yeah.
So I think he's gonna be a problem. Like
once he gets a jump shot, y'all tag him so I can get hired as a shooting coach. I'm not gonna charge him a lot. I just want to see him do good.
I just want to say that the one thing I love to see Ja do is dunk. It's just
that boy be floating.
It is the impact of the dunk. It's the how far back he's coming from. Like it's just so nasty and disrespectful.
He's the only player that his missed dunks can be a highlight.
Yeah, Ja like that.
The ones that he done missed. Oh my God.
I love to watch him play. Anytime the Grizzlies are on, I'm watching just to see my boy Ja jump out of the gym.
They talk a lot of shit.
They do, but they announce to be hilarious too. So I like to hear him. But ain't nobody's announcing better than Charlotte's. I'm sorry. Like
he be going with it.
Yeah, he be on it.
Going with it.
He be on it. And before we wrap this up real quick, I want to ask you about the Ball brothers. Like, how are you feeling about the progress that they have made? Like, how are you feeling about them? Because we haven't talked about them in a while.
Lonzo is in the right spot.
Yeah.
He just got hurt because
Yeah.
he had the Bulls ball. Yeah,
He was.
the
They
Bulls.
was balling.
That's who he
Yeah,
with. Yeah,
the
he
Bulls.
had the Bulls balling. LaMelo, I don't know. He too up and down. I think he need to go to another team, to be honest, or
Where
get a better
He
coach.
needs some veteran leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
He
see
got
that.
all the skills. He just his team not that good.
And Poe Jello.
Oh,
Like, they need to give Jello a chance. He was this close.
He's had a couple chances.
They didn't let him in, though.
He's not that good, Trina. He's not NBA good.
I think Jello
He can
can
go.
play.
He can play overseas. You're right.
Oh, Lord.
He's not that good.
Jello,
I'm sorry.
Jello, you can do this. I believe in you, Jello.
Somebody needs to believe in him. I'm glad it's you, not me.
See, okay, and on that note, guys, we gonna go and wrap it up because Audie's being very petty right now. That's that man's life.
Oh yeah, shout out to Hurricane Chris before we get off here.
What'd he do?
Oh, he just got out. He about to get out of jail.
Is he?
Yeah, he beat a murder charge. It was self-defense.
It was.
But Hurricane Chris about that life. He said, "Hey, baby, I'm gonna shoot your bitch ass," and
Hey,
he
baby.
did it. He did exactly that.
That was a hit. Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Shout
What
out
else
to
he
Hurricane
have?
Chris.
That
Welcome
was
home.
it. Players Rock. That was the other one.
How'd that go?
This how players rock. And this how get me high. The mic is doing
Y'all
it
see
again,
that?
y'all.
I don't remember that
I'm
song.
sorry. You don't remember Players Rock?
If I heard it, I probably would. But
Oh yeah, I gotta play it. After
I
this.
don't.
All
I
right,
don't
yeah.
remember. But well, shout out to Hurricane Chris. Hurricane. Wait, is that what you said, right? Shout out to Hurricane Chris. Welcome home. We hope to hear new music. Why are you laughing?
He ain't dropped no music in like 10 years. She talking about some new music.
Now I don't want it, but somebody gonna want it. Somebody's gonna want the music. So maybe A Baby 2023 version. I don't know.
Get the hell off.
All right, y'all. So we gonna wrap it up. We'll talk to y'all next week. Until next time, don't just be petty.
Be a friend.